Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm Strategy Professor. Today we're going to be doing another episode in our legendary Wurrzag campaign. Total War Warhammer 2. Alright. Got our damage walls. Block army could be helpful. I mean, the fighting stuff is nice. He's an okay fighter. But unlike with the Skarsnik campaign, we're going to have to use this guy in combat. I think that just having a pack of Savage Orcs is just going to be better than him as far as putting up bigger numbers. Now, so I'm just not sure if we even want him in combat. Like, he's okay, but really would I rather have a pack of those Savages, you know, that are going to be doing way, way more damage. I mean, just think of it. There's like 100 in a pack. Each one of those things is doing like 60 damage right now. You know, they attack really fast. They're frenzied. You're looking at like 6,000 damage if once they all get a swing in there versus this guy's like 410. You know, so he is very good at, well, he's okay. He's serviceable at fighting other lords and things like that, but his numbers aren't that great. So if that's what I'm leaning towards, he does have great utility though with his specialist thing, his damage walls, all of that. That's only if he's assisting the army is he going to get that extra post-battle loot though. So we might turn him into a combat role eventually, but I do think that perhaps going for now the wizard can also wound, which is effectively like assassinating enemy heroes, but he'll be outside of combat if he does that, and I need him in combat. Those spells are nice. They're not as nice as I don't think the big orc shamans are going to be, but they're pretty nice. So maybe just getting some assassinate and some block army here, just turning him into a utility character would probably be a little bit better, I think. The big one is walls, like getting the cost down, hero action cost, and then cracking those walls is, I think, going to be the biggest deal, because we can beat anything in open field. Like, nobody's taking us open field combat. We are the freaking Huns of this plane here, you know? Like, they're not going to take us down in a fair open field combat. But with the walls, maybe. So we still don't have Gorgazon. Yeah, I think we need to go north. We need lots of things we need here. I don't want to upgrade this yet because I'm afraid they might come at me. Getting walls would be something I'd be interested in, potentially. Our garrison is pretty bad, which it should be, as Savage Orcs, that's fair. Having walls would be helpful. Having this would be pretty helpful. But I'm not even sure if I want to invest anything there right now. I mean, what's a little small building I could throw in there? I mean, I could just throw in like a cash building, just sell it back later or something. I think siege holdout time, adds walls. It's not that expensive. It does give some obedience. We do already have the tower there, which I like this idea of, you know, these towers. They aren't that expensive. I wish it added like more garrison or something, but okay, let's go with that, because I do want to protect ports more so than almost anywhere else, because they are a really good source of money, and we don't have a lot of great sources of money. So I do want to protect the port, but I need to make sure they don't come over and kill this right now.
Disgrace my ancestors.
And then I think we should be good to go. Just
Wurrzag will do it.
running at them here. I don't know what they
Don't
have.
think so.
Could be a little foolhardy, but Well, first, before I move, I need to get this guy down here for, to activate this quest. There should be enough, dwarf stuff I can kill up here without... God, they have such insane garrisons. And there should be enough stuff up here I can fight while I wait. That'll be okay. And I'm going to need to recruit anyways once this finishes, so... I think we'll have enough time to run him down there. And then bring him back up in a little bit.
Can it be quick?
Just so we can fulfill that quest. And we can walk something over to Eastern Badlands too, which I think is just right over there. So we should be able to do a little loop here and get back.
The Great Satan. Big on.
I'm going to go ahead and pop over here. Out of position to defend. Oh, we have this dude over here too. I forgot about that. Okay, so he... His is not as good. But he's something. And they're relatively cheap, right? I don't remember how much... It's 168, so that's fine. We'll keep him around. I mean, even just being able to scout is nice. Oh, we can go ahead and run him over here, actually. Is this Eastern Badlands? Yeah, okay, sweet. We can go ahead and run him, like, right... Maybe here? Just see if we can get a little peek at... What's up with Black Crag and Carrick 8 Peaks? Night Goblin units. I just killed my Goblin buildings, so that's not cool. So I need the Brawling Grounds again. It's annoying. I would like to do Squiggly Beast, but... Are there any other buildings we can get that would let us hire Night Goblins? I don't think so. Skarsnik has a couple. I think, like, this building lets you hire Night Goblins, or, like... Maybe it's this. This lets you hire the Night Goblins. The Watchtower thing. Otherwise, we're gonna need this, which is not that expensive, but I'm hoping maybe we can, like, inherit this if we occupy a town. I don't know. Squiggly Beast, I think, is a pretty good thing, though, right? Let me see. I'm trying to see how much of a priority is this. That's pretty good, yeah. If we're gonna hire a shaman, that'd give us +5 ranks. That'd be huge. Be very good. This... Okay, less so, but it's okay. This is the big one. Every time you cast 16 melee attack on people, that's massive. Sadie, no. Okay. What do we have for Carrick 8 Peaks? Okay, garrison. I mean, we can crush that, I think. But we're not at war with them yet. We need to deal with these dwarves at least a little bit first, and then go take this. Now, okay, so I still get cool stuff out of it. It's not going to be as cool as, you know, the special factions that get a huge bonus out of it, but it's cool. Black Crag would obviously be awesome. That's going to be pretty tough. Like, Black Orcs are pretty good against Savage Orcs. I didn't realize they have area attacks. Huh. And they have a lot of garrison on Iron Rock, too. Or Guardhouse. Okay. Oh, wait, whoa. I forgot we have this still. Barrack to Wurrzag. So they sacked it. So I tried to sell it, but it didn't let me sell it. But I can't hire anything right now. Oh no, we need Night Goblins, not just any goblins. Okay. Okay, I think that's all good. I mean, let's go ahead and grab this. I think I can protect it.
What a sucking it do you want?
I'm hoping I can get this wall. Let me tell them to come over here. And then I'm hoping they will, like, burrow under, like, right here, maybe. And then they'll be close to this, this rebellion. And then we can just kill the rebellion that way. Alright, that's all good. And we'll put him in here.
Do it my way.
What?
Now, this is a little counterintuitive to have rock lobbers with savage orcs, because it'll soften them up, though, because usually savage orcs, you just want to run at them, you know? At least that's how I think of it. Ask questions later. Go stomping first. Okay, I think everything else is all good over here. That should be neutralized. Don't really want to spend money on that stuff yet. Get him. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, y'all better tuck your tail between your legs and run. Ooh, they're actually gonna... Huh, what are they doing? I know there was a greenskin unit up there. Did he lose? Looks like he lost.
If I don't like your words, I'll blast yous with me spells.
Huh. He doesn't like us, but he's scared of us. I'm okay with that. We can go deal with Queek later, but... What do you want, Satan? This is I want up in this seat, bro. You know what I want. She loves to try to lick out my, macaroni and cheese stuff. Annie's Purple Box macaroni and cheese. Amazing. If you can find it. I don't know how widespread that brand is, but in the United States at least. Really good stuff. You don't feel quite as, like, dirty after eating it. It's pretty, like, the nutrition's not that bad. As far as, like, relatively junky food goes. Yeah, can't afford that yet. Once this thing comes through, we should be alright. Okay, so that's stabilized. Because we're getting 8 from buildings now, so that means we're getting 2 from watchtowers over here, right? Yeah, 2 from those watchtowers. And these are getting 6 from buildings. How is it only 6? 3 from that. Do any of these add negative public order? Oh, this adds negative 2, okay.
Enough. The Great Shaman. Alright then, let's do it.
I need to be very careful, because these guys can run pretty far. They can run further than I can. Well, that's because he's in dash stance.
Grudge bearer would do this. Do you take me for a Wurrzag?
Now, he could dash down to here to reinforce. So we need to keep that in mind. He can dash down here to reinforce. I can't take 40 of them. I can take 17, I think.
Stop that.
I think we can take
I
17.
will not share
But I
my
don't think we can take 40.
Let's take what should be ours.
Boss of them 9 goblins.
So where...
The great green prophet.
So if I go, like, right here... What I can do is see if I can bait them in. So I could stand, like, here. He can dash down to here, reinforce this. If I run, excuse me, he won't be able to reinforce as much, and then I can lightning strike him.
I have seen the future.
So let's go like right here. Swear to God, what is this on? 23%. You guys saw it. I clicked it. It said 25. Now it's saying 23. Damn it. Well, I mean, I guess it is only 500 something gold, but still, it's 500 something gold.
No! I have no time for this.
Oh, that's really annoying.
As my mystic powers.
Can I at least recruit? I can't recruit anything meaningful this turn either.
Yeah.
I guess I can at least stand on my side. Fine. Just stand on my side and at least we replenish a little bit. Alright, I think all of this is fine. Oh, we need to move my
What
dudes.
do you want? Get going!
I mean, we could get the Baleful Mask right now. I think we can beat that. There are reinforcements expected, though. I mean, one of the big problems there is if I lose that, if I drop down to even 17 units, we could get crushed by these dwarves. So we'll see what we get if we can handle the dwarves. How much armor piercing do we have
Wurrzag.
of this huge weapon strength? 11. It's not terrible. Okay, well, we're gonna wait on that.
Now they'll see.
Ready.
Okay, he's weaker.
Don't think that 'cause you're an orc, I'm happy to see ya.
I don't like our treaty with Clan Moors, but I can't have those rats messing with me from the south. In theory, I could confederate with these guys.
Gobblers hungry. We like an uninvited guest, don't we, lads?
I'll probably just kill him. I don't care. I mean, having Skarsnik as a legendary lord would be cool, but I don't care as much just because, like, his whole campaign is like a theme, you know? If he's not your leader, then the style of the campaign is just very different. And he doesn't matter as much if he's not the leader. Okay. Well, we did get... How did we get money from somewhere?
I has powers.
We didn't complete the port. Oh, we sold that building. Okay, so we can go ahead and start leveling that up then. Sacking settlements. Growth, recruit, and obedience. We're not going to sack anything this turn. 10% sacking is a lot for everything faction-wide. It's pretty hardcore. With these towers, that doesn't give sacking. It gives raiding, though. Okay. Yeah, I feel like the big monsters have been nerfed quite a bit from the base game to an extent, but they're also cheaper. So, like, the Giants just were not putting up the numbers early. The Ragnarok Spider and Skarsnik campaign was also relatively weak. I think it's because there are, like, they nerf the area damage that they do, and there are just more units in a battalion, and they have a lot more HP in general. So, like, single entity monsters are a lot weaker. That seems to be the case. Now, there are some dragons with the other factions that are really strong, but I think the big drive behind it is their breath attacks are ridiculously overpowered. Like, if you look at my Vampire Counts campaign, like the zombie dragon breath will knock out an entire battalion by itself in like one breath. It takes off like 80% of its health. It's ridiculous. I mean, we're talking like a breath does like 7,000 damage or something against grouped up infantry. So Skaven wares. Okay, whatever. So we're getting going to 107% with Untainted. Going down to 0. I don't know.
I is invincibles.
I will not disgrace my ancestors.
Okay, so we can just raid them for a second and let our wall come back up here.
Let's take
And
what's
then I'll wait till I
ours.
siege this, and then they come in to reinforce. And that's what we'll
Not
do.
likely.
Yeah, because he's having to use one of his 26 to come over here and deal with them. So that's coming up soon, and we'll get a lot of cash off of that. Can we wound this dude? How much is this? Only 35%. Okay, so he's much weaker at wounding than the other dude.
Wurrzag, the great green prophet.
I mean, could I beat him? I don't want to be too
Don't
full hard yet. It's like
think so.
18. It's like 29. It's possible, but I don't want to like bet the whole
Big
campaign
on.
on it, you know?
I have seen the future. I'm gone. More likes it.
How much? Okay, so it doesn't affect public order anymore when you confederate.
Me.
It just affects your diplomacy, which is fair, I think.
Away. Let's get stabby. On it.
Right, let's get down.
I can't tell down here sort of what's going on. I would like to get the spider. If I could confederate with the spider people down there, it'd be pretty cool. I'd have to recruit a standing army to help defend, though. I don't know. We kind of had a bad go of that in our
I'm the
Vampire Counts
best.
campaign, confederating with Musion. Okay, I think everything else is fine. Hold and go to the next turn. Okay. Okay, so he's coming back down. I'm considering just like ending my non-aggression with the Greenskins at this point and just go ahead and get that train started, but I don't know. Huh, they've got a lot of vampiric corruption going on there. What's up with that? That's it? No announcements?
Do you take me for a
For
Wurrzag?
real. So he's coming down here to try to go for stone mine.
Not in my name.
I don't think he can hit it on the same turn. I think he can, like, disembark and maybe come at us. Oh, I just don't have enough gold for it. I was about to say, why can't I upgrade that? So I get 4 units. This one I get 6 units. And walls.
I has mighty mystic powers.
I think we just attack this.
Enough.
Yeah, because he sent
You
his 20
what?
stack down here. We gotta have forward progress.
Gobbo war boss!
We can't just chase this guy around on the water, because he's probably gonna have an auto
No,
resolve.
I will not shame my clan.
They
Cork
love the
and Mortor
dwarves, so it'll
coming.
probably be favored auto resolve
This
wise.
is not in the Damas Kron.
Let's go ahead and just.
Cork crush them. Spell smooth. Spells time.
Who needs stabbing?
So we'll pull them in there. If we have to trade stone mine to wipe out one of their 20 stacks, I'm okay with that. So that's all good. It should be like 1 turn, yeah, from getting this bad boy here. Capacity for big bosses. And how much? They get plus... just +1 for big bosses. Obedience +5. Okay.
What?
Coming over here to block army would be nice.
Yes, boss.
They got up here. Okay, garrison.
What you want?
Huh. Wow, this is really infested. I guess it's because of vampire counts. Oh, they have part of that up there. How much? It's 50% vampiric. 11 from characters. What?
Mork says what?
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, he's over here. Well, it's going hard, man. Alright. I mean, there's really, like, one thing about the Greenskins. There's really no point in
Thou
being
shalt
friends
treat
with
me
anyone
with
you
the
can't confederate
respect
with,
I
because there's no
deserve.
trade. You know? Or it's very, very low incentive. You just want to smash everybody, which is cool, but diplomacy's fun sometimes, too. Okay. Let's crush some stunties. Next turn's going down. Now, it would have been a little more interesting if he brought his 20 stack over here. I mean, I like playing the vampires. I think what I'm going to do, I've talked about this before, is just maybe play like a couple of weeks to do like 14 episodes on one campaign and then rotate back around and just have a rotation where every 2 weeks I play like a different faction and we just keep going through the campaigns until, you know, maybe we'll get to like 28 episodes with our current ones, and then if we're in like a super dominant position, we just go ahead and move on to the next one. Okay, so that's how he's getting around the non-aggression, is he's declaring war on my wall. They might attack me in the south now. That's going to be very annoying. They have the AI is very litigious. They can lawyer their way out of a lot of situations. Are they coming at me actively? No, they're just declaring war. Okay. I thought they were gonna hit this place or something.
Wurrzag.
Now they might be able to pop out and attack this.
I am
They probably
the
can.
White
They're close
Dwarf.
enough. It used to be if something disembarked, it could not attack on the same turn. But I think if you have enough movement, you might be able to do it.
Mork has come. No grudge
Can we run down
bearer
there?
would do this.
Possible we might be able to dash down there after this, and at least make it to where
I will
we can
not.
kill them after they sack that. Oh, they put Bron Brindle in there. Alright. Okay, we are moving up a little bit because the Confederation ended.
Now then, speak quick, cause you caught
They're
me
at
in a
war with
good
Clan
mood.
Ongrund and Caricature. Don't see those. They're at war with Vampire Counts. I mean, we could just declare war on them, and the Vampire Counts would like that. Okay, let's just fight them.
Let's get
Do we need our
started.
dude in here or not? Probably not. Oh, we can't, interesting. We can't do anything to him while he's in the water. Oh, we could assassinate this little dude. Maybe. Ain't no Skarsnik. Skarsnik, he gets like a... I don't even remember, like 20% extra. It's something crazy.
Yes,
Extra
boss.
chance. He doesn't have a lot of points in Assassinate yet, though. Might be 10%. Anyways, let's go ahead and fight these guys. We should be able... It should be a good fight.
Smell smooth.
Really? I thought it was kind of favoring us before, now that we have an extra 16 units. They do have 3 rock clobbers. Okay, it'll be a good fight. Let's do it. One thing with Skarsnik, I know I keep comparing it to Skarsnik, but that's just been so fresh in my mind. I probably spent like 20 hours doing the Skarsnik campaign, trying to do the Skarsnik campaign. It's just like you don't get the magic early. I really wish there was at least a quest or just something. Because like with Greenskins, you can't get any like shaman stuff until tier 4, which is a really long time. Now they do have very powerful magic. That just sort of fits their playstyle really well. But having some magic is cool, you know. I think that's a fun part of the game. That's part of the reason I don't play the Dwarfs as much. I mean, I do have like 3 or 4 Dwarf campaigns on the channel, and Dwarves are cool. And they added in some runesmiths a little while after the game released and stuff, so they have some like magic-esque type of stuff, but... There's definitely one thing that I kind of miss. Now, do these guys have area attacks or not? Damage dealer. Now, because they're the WA, they don't get all the crazy bonuses, though. Then my main man gets here. Jeez. Like, these are the work group. These have area attacks. They don't have any bonus versus small things, though. Where's our 2 group? Okay, I guess we haven't made the 2 group yet. He's gonna get busted up, probably, but we'll put him to use. It's not gonna reach. It's not gonna reach either. Get as close as we can.
My spells is strong.
Nine goblins, Simon! You're the killer! They're off!
Let's run, boys! 60.
Where is Gobos?
I remember fighting this in multiplayer, and somebody was like running over into that little corner or whatever. We can go ahead and grab that. They're not gonna be able to defend that, I don't think.
Wurrzag!
How much is this? It's like 5. I remember when these spells were like really overpowered. A lot of them, not necessarily Gaze of Orc, but the Oh, I forgot to move those guys to the right place. Okay, come on, over here. This is
Savage
awkward.
dogs! Shifty! Let's fight!
Stab him! You're the killer!
This is it! Shifty!
The lads are ready!
Get on! 60.
Fast move!
Boston!
We'll hold off on that, because that is kind of expensive at 10.
Here
Whatever it
we
is.
go! Boys ready!
You're a scabber!
Eye is invincible! Moving fast!
The lads are ready! Let's fight! Ready!
60! Wait one more! Error points!
Smash 'em up! Where's my shrooms? The bad news first!
Ah!
Poison up!
Water! Passion!
The green energy is strong! Fast move! Go, Banaki! Move fast!
Ah! Run, boys! Moving fast! Wurrzag!
Stab him!
We'll do this! Ready to bash!
Ha ha!
Error boys! Run, boys! Feel the war! Ooh, devour!
One Ryan! Moving fast! Nice! Double room!
Yes, boss!
9 goblins, Simon!
Cry Wurrzag! Error boys! Shifty! Clear the stage! Take like creeps of it! It's their will! Bad boys! Damn it! Boston! Shifting! Less savage! Shifting! Yeah! Dogs will! Come on then! Savage orcs! Smash 'em! Boston! Shifting! Shifting! Alright then! That is dead!
That's good. Ready. Moving forward. Nine goblins shaken.
Moving fast! Feel my powers! We're the green tile! Where's the smack? Moving fast! Summon me! Silver! Bastard!
Spells ready. Nine goblins shaken.
Run, boys! The war is here!
Get them off my rock bobbers.
Running.
So many units. Just so much power early on.
Goblins. Let's get stubby.
Moving fast! More likes it! I is invincibles! They'll get it!
Dickon.
Ah,
Doing what?
Where's their lord? Okay, here he is. Make sure we get this
boys.
thing. Kill 34 things.
Arrow boys!
I mean, they are a huge meat shield, so I guess there's that.
Goblins. Running. Now for nasty.
Whatever you say!
Right, Simon. Shifting. York's not keen.
There's trolls running after him. I like how the trolls run.
Moving fast! Run, boys!
Alright, we get them all. Squad here running them down.
Get her.
Would not want to be these dwarves. That's one thing about dwarves too. If you lose the fight, everything's dying because you're not running away most of the time. Oh, I like how he's got the savage paint on him. I never noticed that before. Ha!
Do not shame your
I
ancestors!
think there's a glitch with the dwarves sometimes because this happened with like the Scarside campaign too, where like, they were just all surrounding the dwarves, but they just weren't killing them. Rock Lobbers didn't even get a lot of really clean shots, and they still killed a lot. That's, that Curse of the Bad Moon actually did quite a bit of work there, it seemed like. It's some pretty good killing that time. But I don't know if that can stand up to, like, what Foot of Gork's gonna do. Potentially. Foot of Gork has always been good. It's just, like, really expensive. And then the Here We Go, or whatever, that gives you, like, 1,000,000 melee attack is really good, too. Particularly after your charge bonus wears off. So you have to wait, like, 10 seconds and then cast it in a fight. Yeah, we have to just sack, because we might have to run back and defend here. We can come back and occupy it again later. Nice. Grudge Killer. If that Savage thing actually works, we're gonna have, like, almost free Savage Orc recruitment. Mob Boss, I believe, would be the next thing. We can't get Warpath yet.
Wurrzag. Gork and Mork are coming.
Okay, so we can actually run down here
Wurrzag
and
will
defend
do it.
this, potentially.
Alright, I'm going.
Great and powerful, war boss.
Campaign movement. Could be something I'd be interested in here. What is she doing?
Orcs will. Now.
Can we block army? I don't know if it's gonna let us block army here.
Night Gobbo war boss.
Harry Wazbag's gonna have a rebellion here soon. Hopefully they run away. Actually, I mean, the best case scenario would be they actually try to fight us here.
Is invincibles.
But maybe I could pop out here and just eventually block army. I don't know why I can't.
This way. You can't make me do that, boss. Stop.
Can you not attack people that are on the seas? I don't know. Okay.
Mr. Stabby.
Over here and just kind of see sort of what's going on. Okay, so he has all of that.
Away.
Lord of the Dead. I refuse.
I think the rest of that's all good. Can we? We can't recruit just yet. We could, but we dashed down here, so we can't do it right now. Okay, I think it's all good. Okay, so they are running back home. Good. Okay, Wiesenland confederate with Empire. Dwarfs confederate with Zufbar. I guess I could have just, like, taken that off and delayed this a little bit longer, which probably would have been smart. Wasn't paying attention to that. I was just assuming they were going to take it, but I maybe could have defended it. Okay, this is actually a coast. I feel like this did not... No, that one always has been a coast. It's this... There's one other one down here. This one. Orgazon, that's not a coast. Okay. Can almost start getting another army, but not quite.
What? Alright then, let's do it.
Okay, I haven't actually looked at how this cap works. So you can have up to 4 elite units per army. I feel like their melee attack would be much higher than that. They do have a large charge bonus, though. Okay, so he gets vigor and melee attack, so he has no no defensive drop off. Versus these guys have a defensive drop off, so they actually get vigor back. Okay, nice. Some magic resist and heavier physical resist. They can take 3 turns to hire. Okay. I mean, I could pull in a... so it looks like each army you can only have 4 elite units. I don't know if it's 4 of that unit or just 4 elite units, period. And 6 special units. I haven't really gotten to later in the game stuff with some of these factions. Savage Orc Biggins are... That's cheap, though. More boys are only 224 each. These are only 88 each now. I don't think we need that stuff yet. We don't want to overkill it. It's cool to have the big stuff, but we're already winning these battles pretty handily.
Let's take what should be ours. I use my spells.
Okay, we can take this place next turn. And that's probably going to die to a rebellion. Which sucks. I guess we'll go ahead and sell that and just see what happens.
You need help?
Okay, I think the rest of that's fine. Okay. We're almost at time again. Time just flies when you're crushing.
For what? I'm off.
Let's get in here. The 20 stack.
I am a
20 stack's still in the
rude
water.
lord,
I guess I
not
could have
some
tried to mess with him. But
Me.
he's taking some attrition.
Mork says what? Just
Come
go.
over here and scout these guys. I don't know if he has anything over here. Okay, he likes sort of beating up the dwarves.
You've come for Grimgor's mercy.
Okay, I want to get the cool new units, but I guess we'll wait on it for a little bit. I assume Black Orcs are also an elite unit. Oh, he's actually going to try to defend it. He's going all in on this right here. Okay. I like it. Let's just step up and do this. Let's not run around in circles. Like some pansies. Let's fight this out. In case of Scabby Eye, looks like they might come down and take that. Karstein's encroaching. I haven't seen them come down. It's pretty interesting with how much I play this game, just how many different like scenarios end up playing out. That rat.
Not for all that safe in the world.
Ah, grey harbinger of doom.
What you want? I'm the only boss.
Get them out of here, dude. Don't draw them over here. Interesting. Okay, so Crooked Moon is down here. Dang it. Well, we could do that quest battle, too. Maybe do that next turn. We need to make sure we get
I am the
this.
White Dwarf. Not likely.
Do they have a garrison? I don't know how much they just replenished on that garrison.
Yes, he'll be proper good. Killing time. Mork has come.
Now, I could have picked off this little dude here also, but it's like 3 units, whatever. Okay, so he did heal a lot of this.
Let's fight.
Ready for bossing?
We might start off with the fight in the next episode. Definitely want this. Do I have the obedience for that, though? Oh, we're about to get one more here. And I can change this back to obedience. Where's our total? Okay, we have 9,000 gold. Do we want to try to get this? How many turns tech-wise are we? Oh, we're almost there, actually. You can tell this is like the first faction that they tried to, you know, balance and things like that, because it's just kind of all over the place. I mean, maybe that's designed. You know, maybe that's by design that they have really janky like text, but yeah, this mod doesn't really mess with text or skill trees that much in terms of what gets balanced or changed. Okay, so we can go ahead and grab Big Lever. That's fine. So that means we could get the Goblin Doom Diver soon if we upgrade to it. Or we could start grabbing an Orc Shaman. Our Night Shaman's pretty good right now, though. Let's go with this. The more boys. Alright, so we'll go with that, and then, yeah, in theory, we'll get this, but that's pretty good, movement-wise. Income from sacking and all that stuff. It's either that or just get another mall tower. Unit capacity for all units is a big deal, but I think nothing changes the army capacity, so your army can only have so much of one type of units. That would only be useful if we have a ton of different units. So I think for right now, anyways, we can always sell this later if we need to, but I think for right now, just having that extra 15% movement range so that I can, you know, run back and forth through this if I need to is probably where we want to be. Wait, what is... Okay, right here. Yeah, then we're going to wait on that. Okay, makes sense. And what do we want?
What do you want?
Maybe just chill, I guess. Maybe we can try to assassinate more old dudes. There are the old dudes here. I feel like if I get the wolf, he moves a lot further. Maybe that's not true. I don't remember if it affects your movement or not.
Gonna be quick.
I just want to scout them out and see what's going on over here.
This is mine.
Looks tasty. I would love to get those gems. Okay. Yeah, and then we'll start off the next episode with the fight. Okay. And so next episode we'll start Black Orc Bellow, and then we'll eventually get the Doom Diver rockets. Range and reload time is really nice for the rock lobbers, but so bad. I mean, the 10 armor is pretty legit. This stuff over here is pretty good, but this costs money. So we'll get into this later if we start getting some extra income. But anyways, that's going to be it. Next episode, we'll start off with a fight against Grom Brindle and his crew here. It should be another good, big theater fight.
The world will drown.
I don't know. Is he fighting? He's not fighting the vampire counts. He's just kind of shadowing them, running around them. As we do more damage to the dwarves, they're going to like us more and more. So, I don't know. Maybe it won't come to blows. Maybe we can just confederate with the Greenskins at some point. If we wipe out all of the dwarfs, maybe they'll be okay with that. And if we get an army and we look, you know, bigger and scarier. It looks like Top Knots ran away for now. Then we also have that quest battle coming up, which I don't know if we want to try to get some bigger units, like, you know, maybe a couple of more boys and some of that other stuff before we fight that, but, you know, we'll see how it goes. But anyways, that's going to be it. Thank you very much. Have a good day, and I'll see you next time.